If a girl asks a guy out, who should be paying the bill and why?
You go first.
Me?
Oh,
I would say
think
the woman.
really.
Yeah.
The man should pay for the bill.
Okay, interesting.
Like for the first date?
Yeah, or maybe it's not a date even. Maybe it's like, let's go have dinner. But it can be a date, like depending on how you see it.
I've already paid for someone's meal when we went out with a guy. I really don't care who pays.
I mean, I feel like it's circumstances. I'm all here for you just pay for yourself and then there's no confusion. But that's a me thing. I mean, I feel like if it's clear that it's a date and a girl asks a guy out, it's the gentlemanly thing to like offer.
Personally, I'm for splitting the bill no matter who asks who. So equality.
Well, I mean, it's nice if the guy offers, but I guess if she asks, she should maybe pay or split it. But the guy should offer.
I kind of think for the first date, whoever asks who out should pay first, since they were like the one who like invited them to go out. But then maybe by the second or third date, it's split equally, and you know they pay for their own meals. But maybe for the first date, the person who asked that person out should pay as like a friendly gesture.
I don't know. I feel like the woman should pay just because if it was her decision to ask him out, then she should pay. So, yeah.
I would say whoever asks the other person out should at least offer to pay the bill. And you might do like the little, like, oh no, it's okay, I'll pay. But I think that if the girl asked him out, she should pay.
I think whoever asks them out on a date should pay. If it's a date, clearly a date. If it's like just friends hanging out, then split the bill.
I mean, I would personally, actually, on the first date, I would offer to split it. And if the guy said okay, I would kind of be disappointed. I want the guy to pay for it, but I would still offer, just to be nice.
I usually like offer, or like whenever I'm with friends, you just kind of be like, oh, I'll pay the bill and then Venmo because it's easier.
Yeah.
But I've never had a problem with like somebody not paying me back or.
I feel like if it's an established like date, the person who asked should pay. But if it's just like hang out and you guys are just trying to meeting up to like eat or something, like just pay for your own food. But if it's like a date, if you've established it as a date, then the person who asked should pay. That's right. Okay. Girl or boy.
Yeah, that's true.
I like that idea. Like whoever asks, like offer to pay. But I always am down for splitting it first date.
Me too.
No matter what. Too.
I think if the guy likes her, then he should pay or split.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with a girl taking a guy out too. You know, 21st century feminism. Yeah.
Have you had a situation where there was a problem who should pay the bill?
Not really, because I'm the type of person that I will like insist on paying regardless. So it never really comes up.
So you're like a splitter person.
Yeah.
I feel weird having someone like pay for me, so I'll either like offer to pay for them or I'll pay for myself.
But you're not gonna pay all the time for the both of you.
Well, if I'm going on multiple dates, then I feel like after a while, either they pay or you just split.
So what do you think of the guy usually doing the payments? You're usually against that, or?
Chivalry is not dead, even though it's 2021. I think the man should court the woman and pay respects to the woman getting ready for the date. She's probably all dolled up, you know. I think she should get a free meal too.
I like it. Like I like guys who are chivalrous, so I think like it shows character. It's not really about like the money to me. It's more about the gesture, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she'd be prepared to pay.
Yeah,
but
I
then
think you should have the conversation where like, I'll pay.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
pay.
I'll
No, and then y'all decide who does it.
Or we can share. It doesn't matter.
So you like this dynamic of arguing?
Yeah.
The bill.
But if the guy directly goes, yeah, you pay. That's not okay.
No.
Okay.
It has to be offered.
Yeah. It has to be. There has to be a conversation, but I'll pay if there's the conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's just polite.
No
What do
offer.
you think? What do you think of that?
I want to offer because I wouldn't want to give false hope to him that's okay. Just want to be upfront.
I mean, there would be no second date, though.
Yeah. I mean, I've had to pay for my own dinner, and I didn't see him again. So, yeah. Sorry, guys.
Okay, let's say he offers. Should she like
She should take
insist or?
it. No, he can pay.
Okay.
I mean, if it's the first date, right?
Let's say he had this expectation that there's a splitting or she will be paying. What do you think then should happen? They should have a talk, or
I think there should be a conversation if the woman's okay with splitting the bill, but it's okay if she's okay with it. But I don't think the guy should just assume.
but you prefer if the guy insists on paying. You're still on this side in case he's able to afford it.
Yes, I would prefer it, but it's not the end of the world if he doesn't.
But let's say there's a certain economical situation which one of the two has, under which they cannot pay. Is that a problem?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so you're not like this traditional person who thinks that the guy should always pay, no matter what.
No, I don't think that.
Why not?
Because it doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, it's 2021 out here. I don't know. Like, obviously,
They're
it's
not-
nice when someone offers to pay, but it's not like a guy-girl thing. It's
They're
just
probably
like
in the
generous.
same financial situation.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, I don't expect them. Long story short, I don't expect them to pay for me.
Okay, but like the splitting like becomes the general consensus, or there should be a point in time where
If they begin dating,
Yeah.
like the same people in a relationship.
Yeah, I think always split unless like special occasions or things are like going back and forth. But I don't know.
I'm for like the I'll get you this time, you get me
Right,
next
right.
time
Yeah.
type of thing. A different kind of split. So like if they
Right.
start hanging out, like if the girl asked him on the first date, then maybe the next date the guy's like, oh, I got you this time. Back and forth.
Yeah, I agree.
how do you decide in the end? How, like, because it reaches a point where it's like a dynamic or like a power play, right?
Yeah.
So how do you approach that?
I'm usually very persistent, so I end up paying most of the time.
Yeah. It doesn't really
Which is
matter.
fine. I really don't care
Yeah.
because if I had a good time with the person, I'm happy to pay for the bill.
No, yeah.
Or you just decide to split it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I.
Yeah.
What do you think of this situation where like a married couple had a fight when the guy couldn't split the bill?
A married couple have to fight
I
because
would hope they're
I would
not
hope
fighting
that
about
would-
that anymore.
yeah.
Like maybe they have shared
Yeah, that's
finances at that point.
that's
like-
kind of
At that point, I would hope that they wouldn't fight about such little things like that, and they would have figured it out.
Yeah, I agree.
if they're married, the splitting is different.
I agree.
Different rules apply.
Yes.
I agree.
Oh.
I feel like when you're married,
I don't
it's
know.
more complicated
My
because
parents
usually
have
your
joint
finance.
checking.
I was gonna say like usually your finances are
So
like
it's all
tied
comes
up
out
in
of
each
the same
other,
thing.
so it's not really like one or the other paying. It's kind of just paying together at that point. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the 21st century.
21st century.
Yeah.
Yes.
The common answer.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so wait, what's the question already? If a girl invites a guy out for dinner, who should pay the bill?
I mean, I feel like it depends, like, also on, like, how well you know each other. But, nominally, you'd, like, split it. But also, if she's, like, taking him out, it's, like, her idea of the date night, then, I mean, yeah, context, but she should pay.
Yeah, I think the guy should probably pay, just because that's how society kind of works.
Yeah.
But, at the same time, I think you shouldn't have that pressure on you.
Yeah,
at
you
the
shouldn't
same
have that
time.
pressure. And, like, also, if he's taking her out to a certain place, like,
Right.
he should pay.
Right.
It's a give and take.